You are listening to a podcast of the Geek.io Media Network. For all of our shows and more, visit geek-io.net. And to help support the network, head over to patreon.com/geek.io.
This is S4, bringing you the best in water-cooler geekery for over a century of episodes. The following podcast contains spoilers for the TV shows covered, and incredibly bad language, and the use of incredibly bad language to spoil TV shows. If this is something you're into, then welcome to the one, the only, the Small Screen Spoiler Show.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the Small Screen Spoiler Show, episode number 107.
Whoa.
Only taken us 3 years to do 57 episodes. Hi, I am CJ Bento Box Fort, which is the correct name for me. Boat. I really want Bento Box Fort. I could live off of a Bento Box Fort.
Me too.
And we have, of course, Jared, that man over there, Jared, Yakuza buddy, Azevedo.
Yakuza buddy?
Yakuza buddy.
Yamiza buddy?
Indeed.
Yeah, those a buddy?
And of course, our other buddy, the invisible third chair, Darrell. I look forward to stealing your intellectual property, Shayler. That's probably accurate. British are always after
He's
us.
stolen so much
He has.
intellectual property.
He really is.
He's like pure intellectual property.
Yes. Speaking of intellectual property, sorry, I was making sure that we are streaming correctly. We are, just really delayed. I don't know why. Hi, whenever this gets to you guys. What are we talking about tonight?
Well, tonight, after CJ dies, we'll talk about Mr. Robot, Season 4, Episode 2, Payment Required, and Episode 3, Forbidden. Let's see if you can see what they did there.
Yeah.
And then we'll talk about Batwoman, Season 1, Episode 2, The Rabbit Hole, and Episode 3, Down, Down, Down. Supergirl, Season 5, Episode 2, Stranger Beside Me, and Episode 3, Blurred Lines.
Oof.
Ugh, not a great song. And Flash, Season 6, Episode 2, A Flash of the Lightning, and Episode 3, Dead Man Running. And finally, got a big stack today, Arrow, Season 8, Episode 1, Starling City, and Episode 2, Welcome to Hong Kong. Arrowed.
Indeed. All right, podcast listeners. Jazz is done telling us what we're talking about today. That means only one thing for you. We're gonna have a commercial break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Hey guys, CJ here. Wanted to drop in really quick to remind you guys that we have coming up on November 2nd, 2019, our annual Extra Life for the Kids charity event, streaming for 24 hours straight over on twitch.tv/geekio show. Myself, CJ, and Darrell will be streaming games like Borderlands 3, Magic's Gathering Arena. We even have some cool D&D stuff for Exploding Dice coming up here soon. So, head over to geek-io.net/extralife for all of the information on how you can donate to our amazing team. We've been going strong for 7 years now. We hope to keep going for as long as humanly possible. This is a very big and important event for me, as the hospital that we are raising money for, All Kids Hospital in St. Petersburg, Florida, saved my son Aaron's life. So it is very important to raise as much money as possible for them. Also, they're an amazing group of people in the first place. So, once again, that website is geek-io.net/extra. And we're back. If you want an ad-free experience, tune in live Mondays at twitch.tv/geekio show at 10 p.m. Eastern-ish, depending on technical issues.
Hey, it's better than it has been.
It is. We're
A little improvement each week.
Right? Next week, I might be a human being. I got audio and 1 frame per second video. I don't know.
It's the best we can do.
Right.
Onward.
That's what you're getting, I guess. I am sorry. Okay. So, Mr. Robot. let's begin talking.
Mr. Robot Season 4, Episode 3. An entire episode set in 1982, and a White Rose origin story that no one really asked for, but still covers all the necessary character traits. From her name to the whip and fear of snakes.
Oh, wait.
Then the end credits roll and holy crap.
Shut up. I did the wrong episode.
Mr. Robot Season 4, Episode 2.
Holy crap.
Elliot doesn't want to open up to anyone, let alone us. Mr. Robot takes over narration duties. And that's great, because I already have one neurotic paranoid inner voice in my head, so the charismatic charm of Christian Slater is always welcome. Plans to destroy White Rose are derailed slightly by the inconvenient death of Elliot and Darlene's mother, but are then helped along by the Matrix architect, who agrees to a temporary truce.
I mean, yeah.
Yes. Well, and then we got all of the backstory on the Deus group. And the name of the Deus group. I don't think that's been mentioned before.
No, it has not. We got our Illuminati drop.
Got that. Illuminati drop.
A new Melati.
A new Melati.
Bang ad title.
Okay, you're on it.
New Melati.
And Zhang / White Rose and where he came from and how he built his evil empire. From controlling everything. And he gets Forrest Gumped into a bunch of video with world leaders.
Oh yeah, that was distractingly bad.
Some of them were okay. Some of them were quite bad.
Yeah, it was. Some of them were really bad. I am. Yeah, it was. Oh boy. I mean, yeah, some of them were like, if it was more of a straight like image, it wasn't too bad, but any kind of movement, it was jarring. I mean, yeah. Hey, anybody remember that Elliot and their mom was still alive? Because I didn't.
I knew she was still alive. I don't remember her being sick or in a nursing home.
Yeah, that was something that may have been mentioned once, probably.
Yeah, I feel like it was there, but it was one of those things like when he went to visit his mom, like, was that real?
Fair. Freaking fair.
Or is this just something he created to work stuff out? And, yeah, so.
Pumpkin spice and new Melati.
Pumpkin spice and new Melati.
Yeah, it's so yeah, we got Price isn't our mini boss, I guess, because he's definitely gonna die in like the next couple of episodes.
No Price? Yeah,
oh, yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, no, there's no probably. He is going to die.
He just doesn't give any Fs anymore, so.
Yeah, that was great though. Like him dropping the mic, like that was fan-freaking-tastic. Here's the thing.
You know what?
I don't care.
Screw you. You killed it. Daughter, we're done. You know what? I've lost everything. I'm pretty much going to be killed anyway. So, you know what? Screw it. I'm out. Peace. You can't leave now. Yeah, you figure it out.
Your problem now. Bye!
Your problem. Peace out.
You just dropped the mic like freaking White Rose dropped that Christmas tree.
He did, man. It was unbalanced.
Just like White Rose. This episode felt very drawn out though. Like the pacing was real weird on this episode.
A little. I mean, there was kind of just clearly setting things up.
Yeah.
So, we got it's like, why did Price save me and not kill me?
Yeah.
And I brought him back to my secret lair and showed him all the stuff. And he's like, no, you can't do this. It's like, well, then why did you keep me alive?
This is dumb. You're dumb. Then why am I here? Because you're dumb.
You can't do this. It won't work. Well, then help me. But no, I can't.
Yeah, no. But help me? No. But help me.
You know what? Fine.
Stop.
I'll go do the thing.
Not like I wanted to help you or anything, Baka.
Hey, and then props to Sam Esmail and his directing on this episode.
Yeah.
Cool cinematography, like in that whole Price conversation.
Yes.
When it would switch from Elliot to Mr. Robot, and they would just do the shift focus.
I am digging that so much. So I had to stop between episodes. I had to stop episodes between episodes 2 and 3 and kind of describe what Mr. Robot is.
Mr. Elliot.
And it made me realize, and especially with the drop that we got at the end of this episode, that it's his super ego. It's either his ego or his super ego, whichever you want to think about it. And Elliot is the other one of those. And I am guessing the third persona that we're going to get is his id, which is a psychological thing. There's the ego, which is what you present to people. There's the super ego, which is kind of you turned to 11. And then there's the id, which is your innermost desires, either your inner desires or inner demons, whichever you want to think of that D as.
Okay.
And now that I'm thinking back on it, and Rachel, who is a psychology major and is going for her doctorate in psychology, is like, so you're describing it, you're describing ego and super ego. And I'm blinking, thinking, shit, you're right. And for most people, your ego and your super ego are very much so hid from one another. And your id is almost entirely hidden from you because you never want to super consciously present your inner demons, your bad side, your vices. But who the fuck is his third personality?
I don't know.
God
they ended the
damn
episode with Child Elliot and his mom.
Yep.
So who are they? And they were talking. They were talking about Elliot. So are they 4 personalities? Is Kid Elliot the third personality? Is it his mom? Who knows? What are you trying to set up here?
Yeah, seriously. Is it Darlene? Was I right? That would be a giant clusterfuck. Considering in the first episode, well, I'd say because the world interacts with her, but the world interacted with Mr. Robot and Elliot at the same time in the first season.
This is true.
So it wouldn't be the first time that the entire world interacted with Elliot's psycho self. I don't know. Damn it, Mr. Robot.
I feel like Darlene is real, but we'll see.
Still not entirely sure Tyrell is.
That's one I could get on board with, is that he doesn't exist.
Or it's Axe Chopper guy who went to go write his novel at the end of season 3.
No, they interacted.
That doesn't mean anything.
Nothing means anything in this show. It could be anything.
Like I said, I was fully prepared to accept the fact that Elliot was dead at the end of the first episode because that's this show.
Yeah, and maybe he is.
Yeah, maybe he actually died, and freaking Price is Elliot.
Plot twist. It's the snowman.
Snowman was the best.
Condolences.
Just random ass snowman sitting to get on the subway. He just gets up. Condolences. And gets on the subway like no big deal. I'm like, fucking New York, man.
Dad Snowman, though. He's the real enemy.
Rachel's just staring at it. She's like, why is there a snowman? I'm like, I don't know. Why is there a snowman, though? I don't know why there's a snowman there.
Because it's Christmas time. That's why there's a Christmas tree. And a snowman.
And because it's Mr. Robot. Wouldn't be surprised if a random cow shows up in the middle of this damn show. Just Legion without superpowers.
I still haven't watched the last season of Legion.
Me either. I watched the first couple of episodes for it, and it was good. I lost track of it, primarily because we weren't watching it, and I just kind of lost track of it, sadly.
There's just so many things.
There really is. Because considering I was also watching anime for AOS at the time. Now I just watch anime because I want to.
Hey, that's a good place to be.
It is. It is. I miss AOS, but that was work. Anywho, Robot, Mr. Robot.
Mr. Robot.
Mr. Roboto.
Darlene and Elliot working out some issues, yelling at each other.
Yeah.
Yelling at the poor bank guy.
That poor bad guy.
It's policy.
Policy. Which just that's
I'll just give you a minute.
that feels too real, man. Feels too real. That's nope. I feel bad. That took me out. This show's too far rooted in reality now. I need time travel. God, I hope it's not time travel.
I don't know. I'm starting to wonder if we're ever going to find out what it is.
This show's going to end, and we're never going to find out what White Rose's
Like
actual plan is.
We stopped the project. Hooray! What was it? Doesn't matter. It's a MacGuffin. It's a giant hole in the Congo. Some kind of.
Why does it have to be in the Congo? Well,
I don't know.
Considering there's apparently a giant ass factory underneath Washington Township, like why does it have to be the Congo?
That was the test run. Was Washington Township?
Just run for what?
I don't know. Maybe he'll get his machine working. I'm guessing time travel based on what we find out in the third episode.
That's my guess, yeah.
Or at least some way of bringing people from the past, or
White Rose is a necromancer.
Yeah. Or zombies.
Zombies! The show's just going to turn into Walking Dead in the last episode.
But the tape was sweet.
Yeah.
A little sad.
Very sad. Very sad. And it's like, well, why does she have this? This wasn't for her. Maybe she wanted it to be. And then listening to the tape, them wishing Mother's Day to freaking Angela's mom, I'm like, Angela.
Oof.
And then Angela's mom and then their mom having it. And yeah.
Layers of oof.
That entire scene was just like heart crushing. And considering the issues that I had with my mom last year before she passed away, like I had to pause it and I'm like, I don't think I'm ready to unpack this yet.
These emotions are going to be buried for just a little bit longer.
We're just gonna fast forward about 30 seconds so I can get back to screaming at the show for its insanity and not having to face my own thought processes. Cool, thanks, awesome.
And then I don't know if I'm just getting used to Sam Esmail or he's lost some of his subtlety, but the big scene where they're confessing stuff to each other in a chapel.
Yeah.
With the cross in the background.
Yep.
And he's even like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, at the cross.
At the cross. like okay, I see what you're doing here.
Yeah, subtlety is kind of going out the window here.
And then in the next episode.
Yeah, the funeral.
The blood on the white roses.
Yeah, that too. On the funeral arrangement.
Oh, that's right. The funeral. Oh,
yeah,
gosh.
it was a funeral.
I missed
arrangement.
that layer.
It was white roses on a funeral arrangement, and then he painted the roses red
with blood.
With blood.
That scene. Good lord.
Ooh.
Oh, we'll get there.
Yeah.
Jeez.
This show, man. We should talk about
pull some punches, show. Just a little bit. Jesus,
just once, I would like. I mean, we've done this for 4 seasons now. Just once, I would like a Gotham level payoff. Just set up something and pay it off, please.
No, that's not this show.
Just once. No,
Nothing gets paid off.
I don't need anything major. Just one setup and payoff in one episode. That's all. Even if it's just the snowman.
Yeah. The snowman was Vera. Man, friggin' Vera's back. Oh gosh, he's so terrifying.
He really is.
He's so terrifying.
Oh my god. Like,
and Elliot didn't know.
Yeah.
There's another.
Maybe Vera is the third personality.
Could be.
Jesus Christ, Joe.
Yeah,
Why?
the only other note on this episode is poor Dom.
Yeah, Dom,
And
man.
do the right thing. People just keep dying. And Janice also terrifying.
She is super scary. This show does so good. Like the understated villains in this show are just so amazing. Like, sure, you have your wahaha villains in White Rose, who's terrifying in their own right, man.
Absolutely.
Like, but they are the fucking godlike figure. And then Price was terrifying before he wasn't. And then, like, Vera's scary as all shit. And freaking Janice from taxidermy accounting is god-awful frightening.
And that woman with her dead dog, also frightening.
I wonder with me forever, thunk. And then this smile on Janice's face, like, oh, no. No. He's so scary. I don't want it. I don't like it at all. It show's great for like October. Like, this is the kind of scary that I want. Like freaking like actual frightening villains and thought processes. Radical concept are sometimes scarier than having somebody jam a fishing pole through your eye.
I didn't get that reference.
I don't know. I just thought of a torture porn thing. And
okay.
Fine. Tying you up in a bathroom and making you saw your own leg off.
No. I assume that's Saw.
That is Saw. That's the first. I watched the first and second ones, and then I was like, yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, I see what you're doing here.
Yeah.
Good. Thanks.
When the first two movies are exactly the same, pretty much, just with different gross out factors, I'm like, I'm good. I like, I enjoy scary things, like the villains in this freaking show. But, like, I want to think about my villains. And Janice
like, what's up with Janice?
Yeah, man.
Vera's just so unhinged.
Really
and there's
is.
Like this weird intelligence below his like streaked thugness.
And it's not even a weird intelligence. Like, he's super intelligent, man. Like, just the way that he operates things. And like, and he's so, I mean, he's complex. And a sociopath. Like giving turkeys and then like giving out turkeys for Christmas. Oh, that's so sweet. And then he shoves drugs into them. Oh,
they're chickens.
They're chickens. Whatever. But still, giving food.
Giving food to children.
Filled with drugs. But it's like, that pretty much describes him, though. Like, giving something and then putting something horrible in it. And then I enjoy his, like...
Maybe we should just do the episode 3 intro.
Yeah, we should probably.
We're talking about episode 3 now.
Yep, I actually really want to talk about episode 3. I didn't.
Chickens filled with drugs.
Batwoman, season 1, episode 3.
What? I didn't click on that one. I clicked on that one.
Mr. Robot, season 4, episode 3. An entire episode set in 1982, and a White Rose origin story that no one really asked for, but still covers all the necessary character traits, from her name to the whip and fear of snakes. Then the end credits roll, and holy crap, that was just a 15-minute cold open.
Yep.
In present-day 2015, Elliot's dad gets him laid as they try to get a security token, and more hints are given about Elliot's third personality, a revelation that will either feel contrived and unbelievable, or have us going back to season 1 to look for the clues.
It's Tyrell. It's Tyrell. So yeah, Elliot got a girlfriend.
And she's so great, and I'm so sad she's going to die.
She is going to die horribly. Horribly. And her poor daughter is going to probably also die, or get conscripted, or both.
Who knows?
And
poor Olivia.
Also, the therapist is going to get her comeuppance, apparently, as well, because she going to die.
Yeah,
Vera's going to get his
radar.
Yep, Vera's going to get his hands around her, and she dead. She's so dead.
Poor Krista. Poor Olivia.
Yeah,
we're such great characters.
I mean, Olivia just works so well. Like we didn't get much of her, but what we did was brilliant.
They killed it. And you're like, yes, and she kind of looks like Anne Hathaway too. So
kind of does. Yeah, she is like Like, and they do this
charismatic.
really good job at like casting attractive people and making them not look like super attractive.
Yeah, just looking normal.
Yeah, like Portia Doubleday, incredibly attractive. Like understated the entire season or series.
For the most part.
Yeah, I mean, ever so often she like wore something or acted some way. It's like, oh yeah, remember Portia Doubleday is fucking gorgeous and amazing. Remember this,
Look what we can do with wardrobe and makeup.
right? The actress is Dominic Garcia. Is Olivia? She's from
But
Florida.
she was great.
She is.
Incredibly well written, and because they
You know-
make you freaking love her in
Yeah,
one
right.
episode. Not even a full episode, like half the episode.
Yeah, I don't know her from
Like,
anywhere. She's been
man,
in some
she's
stuff.
great. I'm so sad she's gonna die.
She works well with Elliot, and this is great. It's brilliant, and
Genuine human connection.
right.
The weirdest date ever.
Fucking Chad or whatever the hell his name was.
Evan,
Evan.
Ethan.
Hold on. IMDb to the rescue.
I think it was Evan or Ethan.
Evan.
Some
Evan.
classic Evan.
Fucking Christian Slater kills the fucking delivery on these things, man. Like, whenever Christian Slater gets to be snarky and sarcastic, it's just, oh my
I
god.
know. I like how Mr. Robot's kind of transitioned from like the evil mastermind to kind of the snarky sidekick.
Mm,
And the
right?
one like talking sense. It's like, LA, this is a bad idea. It's like, no, you're not gonna do it. You're gonna do this instead. Here, let me drive for a second. I got this.
And again,
All right,
the
you're up.
cinematography in this show, this season, is brilliant.
It's so great.
Like, so subtle, and it's like, yep. And like Elliot walks over there, and then it's Mr. Robot in charge, and like, holy crap, man. And then so simple, you're up. And then disappears from the scene entirely. Doesn't do anything until
To help
fucking Evan shows up.
till the end. It's like, you did a lot better than I expected you to do.
That makes all of us, Mr. Robot. That makes all of us.
What, did somebody hold you down and force you to take drugs?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
Okay.
fully honest, like, even though she's not gonna like believe any of it, fully honest.
I'm not like normal people.
I can
I'm
see that.
picking up- I can see that.
My mom died yesterday. I'm sorry. For what? Oh, Elliot.
All right. Not everyone's moms are the worst people.
Right. Moving on.
Right.
Not ready for these emotions.
Should we talk about Vera or the White Rose flashback?
Oh,
Which
all
way
right,
you
let's
wanna go?
Vera was a shorter period, so let's talk about Vera.
Okay, we already talked about the chickens full of drugs.
Yep, chickens full of
Or,
drugs.
Vera and the drug foul.
That dude, like random street thug guy, like,
That poor guy.
yeah, man, in front of a
Need
kid,
someone-
like, and that kid didn't even flinch.
No. Who are the psychopath children that he's found
Right?
to mule his drugs?
For real, like the kid, like not even a blink. Though good on the kids
So
for.
it's in chickens, so it wouldn't be a mule. It'd be a fowl, drug fowl.
Sure. Don't run afoul of the police.
I don't know. But yeah,
I don't know, officer. This good guy at the butcher shop gave me this turkey. I'm going to bring it home to mommy.
chicken.
Turducken.
Turducken.
It's bacon wrapped turducken, and I'm going to take it home to mommy.
So yeah. So now Krista's on the radar.
Yep.
That
She
poor
dead.
random Vera henchman is
Yep.
shot dead.
You didn't have a name. You are definitely on the radar. Like,
Oh,
and on the
boy.
IMDb, all the kids have names and are higher ranking than this person. I think he was just called Street Thug. Like, well, all right.
Oh well, you got to be there for 1 minute.
Yep. You
You got to
were
be detail oriented.
He's so scary.
He says the most mundane things, and they're so terrifying.
They really are. He's
Like, detail-oriented
so
is
scary.
just business talk. But,
Yeah.
but when he says it, it's terrifying.
So who's scarier, him or Gus?
Oh. I'd say Vera, because he's a little more unhinged. Like, he's just gonna... You never know what he's gonna do. Gus is calculated.
Yeah, but I think the calculations are scarier because you could think you're on the good side of that of Gus. Like, that dude knew that he fucked up, and like Gus will let you think about it, think that you're being good, and then like 6 months later put a freaking scorpion in your oatmeal.
A scorpion in your oatmeal. Cool.
All right. Yeah, Vera's so scary though, and I'm so excited to see more of them because I'm like, is that gonna just kind of go away? Nope. Cool. We are definitely paying off everything.
When they showed him before even the first episode of the season and the previously on, I was like, oh no.
Scary Man's coming back.
He's back. Gotta pay it off.
Maybe
if we can just get him and White Rose in the same room, they can just implode on each other.
Ellie just goes, whoever wins gets to take me.
Yes. This is how it should all play out.
He just sits on a giant gilded throne, like throws on his mustache from Bohemian Rhapsody, and Dad's puppets.
And the dental appliance. Don't forget that.
Oh, yes. Jesus Christ. All right.
Hey, you want an Oscar for that?
Yeah, man. So, White Rose.
Nah. And before we get to White Rose, the only other note I had was it's cool that All Safe is his secret headquarters.
Yeah, it's
I did
adorable.
not pick up on that until Darlene pointed it out this time.
She put it right there. Sometimes this show is like, hey, we're doing a thing. Do you notice we're doing a thing? No one will notice we're doing the thing. Fuck it, we're doing a thing. Here's the thing.
Look, it's All Safe. Oh yeah. See, we still have the set, so we didn't have to buy a new one.
Yeah, we lost the F Society set because
papers randomly.
I think the F Society set actually caught on fire, if I remember correctly. Like, so they can't use that.
That
set
does sound
anymore.
familiar. Yeah,
So they're like, we have this set available. Elliot, you're going back to All Safe.
Hooray! Okay,
White Rose. Man, quit making me feel things for White Rose.
What a great cold open.
Oh, man.
And a well-told story.
For real. And like, again, like this show does so well at giving you good reasons for characters.
Mm-hmm.
Like, White Rose is a man who had everything and nothing at all because China. And he fought and fought and fought and probably killed to get where he was.
Absolutely killed.
And there was only one person he was willing to confide anything in, and oh, that sweet cinnamon roll. That sweet boy. Oh, I was going to say you're beautiful. Oh. You sweet boy, you are going to die. The moment he said I was going to say you're beautiful, I looked at Rachel, I'm like, he's dead.
Oh, yeah. Well, we knew something bad was going to happen to him because that was going to be the catalyst for all of this.
Yep. And there has to be a tipping point. It is not him becoming freaking Minister of Defense. Like,
no. Not him becoming ambassador. Not him.
Not him winning. It's him losing. And he lost everything. And quick.
And woof.
And like, oh man, the boy could have been like, let him go out of the room or anything like that. Nope. You have to watch me kill myself.
In the most horrendous way possible.
Ooh, yeah, man. Because like you were at that point, you were literally just having his life flood out in your hands. Because that doesn't kill you automatically, man. You are dying. Like, there's maybe only one way more painful I could have thought about, and if that would have been in the gut.
Yeah. I was kind of expecting him to like throw himself on a sword, but no, that's not the route he went.
Nope.
It's something much more horrendous.
Yeah, but we couldn't get the cool symbology of the roses and the blood
Yes,
if we didn't
the blood
cut
on the White Rose funeral arrangement.
if we didn't cut the carotid artery and just all over the place. Because yeah, man, that's brutal. That is so brutal.
It was so brutal.
Oof.
I was like, yeah, seriously.
I am glad that they didn't do what they did, and I'm glad they learned their lesson with the first time they showed a suicide on camera, and they're like, nope, never again. We're going to put all of our things super far back, and you can't see details, because the one time we showed somebody putting a gun up to their head and pulling the trigger, we actually showed it right in the middle of a huge mass shooting. So, oof.
Yops.
We're
surprised they even did it again. But
we're gonna let you swear and even drop C-bombs, but suicide yeah. We're
and
not.
You gotta put the thing in the credits of
Yep.
the suicide hotline in the credits.
Because oof.
I don't know, but this episode was so dense, like that came up in the credits. I was like, I wonder why they did that. And then, like, as I was going back over, oh yeah, that happened this episode, didn't it? So all the setup, yeah,
Yep.
that happened. And yeah, now things are moving.
Yeah.
We're getting all the backstories.
Yep, because we haven't discussed any of them. You're right. Nobody asked for the White Rose backstory. We could have dealt without it. But no, we have to actually make you feel things for people in this show. We can't just have a wahaha villain. We hated Price until he had his daughter murdered pretty much in front of him. Like,
We hate White Rose, but now we know why she is the way she is.
yeah, she is fully unhinged and kind of for good reasons.
Yeah,
It would have.
She had some trauma in her life.
Yeah, it would have been a
history.
completely different story if she didn't have to watch her boyfriend die and hold her boyfriend as he bled out in her arms. Like, I cannot understate, and because I know this because I have quite a few paramedic friends, who are just like, yeah, I hate going to neck injuries because it's always just the worst. Like, I think I could have, like, and again, this show does this thing where this is so subtle, and it's just my brain runs with this, and knowing how bad this is, like, you get an immediate visceral reaction if, like, say the knife went into the eye or something.
Yeah.
That's an immediate visceral reaction, but he's done. There's no ongoing, no nothing. Oh.
No life I want here. But hey, 1982.
Yeah.
Some 1982 references.
So
for you.
1982.
It's the thing.
Yeah, it's a thing. And then the USA ad from 1982, America's greatest network.
That was beautiful.
That was gorgeous. The only thing is, I wish I would have been like Saturday morning and they would have had like the Super Friends where they had like Superman on the train introducing other Saturday morning cartoons that they had going on at the time. It would have been brilliant.
Beautiful thing. And yeah, Mr. Robot, season 4, it rolls.
Yeah, man. Let's talk about something less interesting and talk about Batwoman, shall we?
Yeah, okay.
Batwoman, Season 1, Episode 2. Take the red pill, Neo. Dear Bruce, I'm writing this diary because it's a cheap and easy mechanism for getting across narration. I fear my one-note acting, while perfectly suited to the character I play, is so subdued that the only way the audience will know I have feelings will be to bookend episodes talking to you while looking thoughtfully into the middle distance.
Yep. You can tell Darrell's tired in these because they're all very short and just to the point.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's it. That's Batwoman episode 2. We found out, hey, shocker, it's actually Kate's sister.
Oh no.
That
and we already talked about in this Discord, but I'll go ahead and put it out there for the for the internet too.
Right.
The problem I have with the show is not. I mean, it looks good.
Yeah.
Costuming
gorgeous.
is great. Cinematography's nice.
Yeah.
Everybody looks really great because it's a CW show, so everybody's really pretty.
Right.
The acting's not terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, Darrell, it's always hating on the one note of what's her face,
Ruby Rose.
But I don't think that's because she's a bad actor. I think that's just kind of the choice / direction she's given.
And yeah, I mean,
and the writing's not super great either.
Yeah, no, that is an issue as well. We definitely feel like we're more along the lines of Black Lightning writing than literally any of the other CW shows, including Arrow. Like,
But the main problem I have with this show is that they play all the tropes and the playbook and everything just like by the book. So you know every single beat of this story. And
right.
It is boring because I've seen this 1,000 times.
Yes.
And there's nothing in this to like elevate it above that. Like with Flash, you got levity with Cisco and you have good compelling characters that you enjoy watching. So it doesn't really matter that they're doing a story that you've seen 100 times. So with Batwoman, everyone's just so freaking boring,
and
except
even
for her sister. Like that's the only
Alice
and not Alice, her stepsister.
Oh, the doctor,
the influencer by day / doctor by night.
Yeah, she's great. You got our night nurse.
Yes, our night nurse.
But
and that's about it. And Alice is okay.
And even with Arrow, we have people like Felicity and Diggle even like popping out the
what is Diggle popping out?
Well, you just called him Dickle, so there's that.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
Diggle.
Even he has the points of levity and fun with it. Like Diggle is obviously out there having fun with his character. And then you had Felicity and things like that where it still broke up the dark brooding. And I understand this is Gotham City where they've had 80 years of nothing but
80 years of grumbling.
But
darkness.
But you could have done cool things with, like we were talking about Batman the animated series in the Discord. Like you can do cool things with Gotham. Go over the top. You have the budget for it since you don't have a lot of superpowers in this show.
This is true.
Like you don't have superpowers, so go above, put a fucking Zeppelin in the air. Do something interesting.
Zeppelin, not
anything.
Chekhov's grappling gun.
Right? Do something interesting. Anything. Please.
A grappling gun. How could that? I can't imagine. It's amazing.
Right? There's two ways to fail. You're never going to use this. Even Bruce wouldn't use it.
She's going to use that.
Yeah.
Oh, she used it.
Yay.
Can't believe it. But at least
this aspirator where you can breathe underwater for no reason. Don't worry about it.
Don't touch that. Definitely don't use it.
Yeah. I do like how we got a Lucius, like the pointing out of Luke Fox is Lucius Fox's son. So,
yes.
Okay.
And hooray for Lucas getting, or Luke, or whatever his name is, full man in the chair status.
Yep.
The computer's on. He's got his full man in the chair status.
He could be funny. He could be the comedic relief to Kate's straight man. And I think that would work. Like, but either he's not a good actor or they just don't let him. I'm not entirely sure which.
Yeah, I feel like if they gave him something funny to work with, like he could do it, but
I hope so, because like
right now it's just like don't touch that. Oh no, Batman's gonna kill me when he gets back. Oh,
exactly. And like in Black Lightning, Gamby is funny like every so often. Like I have to put that out there because not always.
Sometimes Gamby's funny when he's not trying to be.
Exactly. But that shows you how good of an actor that one person is. God damn it, Black Lightning. Like, they keep showing the previews for Black Lightning on the CW shows. I'm like, man, like, you are not selling me on coming back to this show. But
Black Lightning's back. Hooray.
And the only thing is him in a straitjacket looking thing saying, you wouldn't like me when I lose my patience. Like, okay, cool.
Is that all you can give me?
That's it. And they don't show Lynn at all in those previews. I can't imagine why. But, like, just something interesting. Like, and even Alice, let her be the Joker. Let her be over the top. Why are you subduing your Joker analog?
Yeah, I mean, she's a little bit there, but it's like they don't quite take it all the way. And I'm not sure why they're doing that. I assume it's because they want to give her a redemption arc and bring her back or as the sister. But
Yeah, it seems like they're trying to do
don't
that.
kill
They're being,
anybody for 24 hours. Don't
yeah,
you
we'll
do
give
it.
you your boyfriend back if you don't kill anybody for 24 hours. Oh,
Whoops,
Jesus
I
Christ.
didn't do it. Oh, this boyfriend that you suddenly care about that you didn't before.
Right?
And oh, well, I guess I don't anyways because I killed somebody. So, oh well.
Because I'm a
whoopsies.
Joker analog, waka waka, but I'm not going to do anything fun.
But hey, is it her sister? Is it not? Yes, it's definitely her sister. So at least we resolved that Gotham style.
Yep, that was in and out in 2 episodes. Cool. Though,
Definitely
okay.
her, probably.
So, was it this episode or next episode where we got
Doesn't matter.
Tommy?
Tommy.
Yeah, the dude.
Tommy the dude.
The rich dude.
Oh, that was
Was it episode 3?
episode 3.
All right, so yeah, episode 2's, I mean, yeah, whatever. Talk about episode 3, because that one's actually more interesting to me.
Yeah, let's see. Where's my knife?
Yeah, she
Resolving
was
things
hung up
Gotham
about that fucking
style.
knife.
Waffles. And you have our father's eyes.
Moving on.
And I sent you a dead bat in a box.
Batwoman,
'cause
season
I'm
1,
crazy.
episode 3.
Right. See, I know you're Batwoman. Or Batman. I do like how they just called him Batman. Called her Batman, and she didn't like care. Like,
Yeah.
good for her.
Until ultimately she's like, I can't be Batman. I'm not that awesome or whatever. So, you know what? I'm going to be my own thing.
Yeah, and I mean, good for her. Like I said, good for her for
Beyond
never
Red
like
Wig.
trying to correct anybody, like anything like that. Like she's even like, I'm gonna own it. I'm gonna be Batman. And then she's like, that's a heavy mantle. I'm gonna be somebody less interesting. I
I'm
mean,
going to be Batman
related.
with a neon red wig.
Yeah. All right, episode 3. Darrell, what you got?
Batwoman, season 1, episode 3. Down, doobie doo, down, down. Dear Bruce, this week I challenged my psychotic sister to not kill for 24 hours, and she couldn't do it. That's, like, crazy, right? That would suggest that she can't routinely go a full day without killing someone, which would put her at killing at least 365 people every year. I'm starting to question whether she can be redeemed. Oh, and your best friend dropped by hoping to kill you with your own space gun. I borrowed your suit again to take care of it for you, since you're clearly not showing up yet. I made some modifications, hope you don't mind. I don't know why the suit already had boob shapes, though.
Because Alfred from Batman Forever made it for his niece, which is still super creaky. So, all right. Batman Hush is one of my favorite comic book lines of all time. Batman Hush is such a good comic line, and Tommy is Hush. That's his supervillain name. And he is, in the comics, he's still Bruce's best friend. That was laid out in the comics. And, like, he does this super cool thing where it has this, like, really long and drawn-out plot. And if I remember correctly, it's the first time Harley Quinn was seen in the comics. And it was really good. And it tied in all of the Batman mythos, like, forever. And then added onto it in a well drawn out and thought-provoking way. And we're not getting that.
Nah. At least not what you're thinking.
Nope. Not one bit. We did get a Riddler drop, though.
We did. And then, at least Tommy put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
Wow, Bruce disappeared at the same time Batman disappeared.
I'm just going to keep poking all of Bruce's buttons until he shows up. Hey, Batman came back, but my best friend is still gone. This Batman looks a lot thinner and sexier than the Batman I knew before.
You're not a Batman. And hey, why is Kate Kane sitting in Bruce's office now and always there and around and knows what's going on?
Batman, your butt looks slightly better than it did before. I don't understand. I am very confused.
Batman, I've never found you so attractive before. Anyway, I'm stealing your railgun. It's a special gun to shoot you that you made in case somebody stole your suit.
I mean, that's absolutely a Batman thing, though.
That is 1000% Batman, so they got that right.
Yeah, like, that's good on you. Batman is paranoid as fuck, man. Like, you're right. Bruce would do that. You are not wrong. That is a factual thing you were saying. Yeah, why are you drier than paint? Like, you could have been this, like, eccentric billionaire and got, like, this big thing. No. No. You're boring. Quit being boring. Alice, quit being boring.
Show stop being boring.
Show stop being boring. I want you to be good. I love Ruby Rose. I really want this show to be good. Why are you backtracking? I don't understand. CW, why? I'm tempted to watch the Birds of Prey on CWC just to watch it and see how that is. I don't have good hopes, though.
Well, I mean, that was from what, 90 something?
Birds of Prey.
Back. Maybe early 2000s.
The Fox show? I think that was early 2000s.
Well, that's what's on CWC. It's just.
Oh, is it just that?
Yeah, it's just the old.
Oh, I thought it was the new one.
No. There's none.
Oh, well, never mind then.
2002.
Hey. Because I remember that coming up. I'm like, ooh, Birds of Prey. I remember liking that comic, and I never watched it.
The OG Birds of Prey was on the WB, which became the CW. And voila.
There we go.
Black Canary, Oracle, and the Huntress.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I thought it was new. CW, you continue to disappoint.
I don't think they put new shows on CWC. I could be wrong about that.
They put Vixen on there, but Vixen was fully animated until she wasn't and joined the Legends of Tomorrow because that show was a fucking hit. And they're like, hey, we could capitalize on this.
Looking forward to that one.
I am excited to see what your thought process is on Legends Tomorrow. I honestly think you're really going to like Legends Tomorrow. I hope, unless they screw it up.
Who knows? Only stuff I got left here. Let's see. Horny for Batman. Good line. Yep. That was a potential nickname candidate.
Yep. Douche Palace.
Well, that was creepy, but I don't remember what doesn't matter. And those poor caterers, man.
Yeah.
Poor dispensable caterers.
Yep. Staff in Gotham City never last long.
Somebody has to die in the elevator. It's going to be the caterers.
Yep. Because we can't have it be the parents because they're important-ish.
Yes. As is,
Yeah, we definitely can't have Alice and or not. I wish I could remember her name. Like, she's interesting. But,
sister.
Yeah, sister doctor. Doctor sister.
Doctor sister.
Doctor sister doctor.
Who am I to judge?
Let's talk about Supergirl.
Okay. I'll look up what's her name. And one more note.
Okay.
Since it took them 3 episodes to do it.
Yeah.
Roll credits.
Yep. Yep.
You're not Batman.
You're right.
You're right.
Batwoman. Yeah, we are pretty much at the point where we would have normally given it the 3 and out, but I kind of want to see if it could somehow pull it out of its but I don't think it's going to. So
Yeah.
we're gonna try 4 and
So,
5,
If
but
I'm looking at this right, and maybe it's just the half season, it looks like there's only 8 episodes in the season, so I
Eh.
might can finish it out if that's all there is.
yeah, I know a lot of stuff is ending after Crisis, so
Mm.
I think that might be the end point there too. All right, Supergirl.
Super.
Why are you doing that?
Mary.
see-
Mary is her name.
Mary.
Supergirl, Season 5, Episode 2. The Martian Manhunter exposits some information on why he and his brother can't hug anymore, and goes for some Q-wave therapy over a bottle of aspirin to take care of it. Kara has some CW drama with a handsome new reporter who's nosing into superheroic moonlighting.
I mean, it's kind of CW drama, but not really. Uh-oh.
Supergirl, Season 5, Episode 3.
No, Darrell.
Settle down. Settle down.
You get your time, Brennan. You get your time. Calm down. I don't know, it's kind of CW drama-y. Not so much.
I mean, mostly just between Jimmy's sister and Kara's sister.
Kara's sister, yeah. That's your CW drama.
That's the extent of the CW drama. Even that's not that much. Actually, you know where the CW drama is?
Oh, it's Brainy and his girlfriend.
No. That's just kind of silly and
I
cute.
fucking love that so much. That is the best.
It's Lena Luthor and her robot now human friend. That's
Her
what the
robot
CW
girlfriend, yeah.
Her robot girlfriend, yes.
She's a robosexual.
I've already forgotten her name. Hope is the name of the robot.
Yeah, Hope is
Oh,
the
and that's
robot.
who got kidnapped at the end of the first episode. That I was like, who is that?
Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh, it's somebody that Lena hates because
Yeah.
reasons.
I don't know. Man, this show's actually pretty kicking right now. I went into this, I'm like, yeah, Supergirl's all right. We don't need to keep watching it.
I didn't hate this.
No,
I really didn't.
they're
I mean, it
and
wasn't
again,
great.
it goes back to having fun though. Like
Yeah.
these people are having fun. Like, yeah, there's some shit going down with CG monsters who are going to be fighting one another, but like they're having fun with the characters themselves. Even Jean, who's going through some shit, is having fun with his character, and I love it.
Yes. I mean, he's a green Martian
Right?
who's wiped his memory of his own brother.
That's next episode.
And it's fine. I with the CW shows, it all blurs together. It's
Yeah,
fine.
one would say the lines are blurred.
Yeah, it's blurred lines because
Waka
you
waka.
they set all the stuff up at episode 2 and paid it off at episode 3, so
Yep.
it's fine.
Yep.
Um,
But yeah, like, fuck it. I love Brainy and Dream Girl, who I didn't realize who that was until she used Dream Girl's powers. I don't know if she's still from the 31st century or not, like Brainy is, but she's a Legionnaire too. I don't know who all the Legionnaires are because, like, there's 18 million of them, but I know Dream Girl is one of them, and he and she are always together in the comic books. I'm not a big Legion of Superheroes fan, but I do kind of know them when they cross into like Justice League comics, which is what I primarily read in DC. Justice League and Green Lantern. I still don't have a Green Lantern yet, and that makes me sad.
Oh, and Eve. I wrote down the name.
Ah, yes.
Because Lena's all about do no harm, but kidnapping is cool, I guess.
Yeah. And so is Hope.
Hope has, I don't know. Hope.
Hope's like, I can't do any harm until you have me overwrite this human's consciousness.
It'll be fine.
I see nothing wrong with this, Miss Luthor. Luthor gonna Luthor, man.
So yeah. So we got that. We got
Jimmy
John's
being-
brother.
Yeah.
Well, Jimmy being handsome
Just
and
the
the hero.
best, and yeah, and
He has some kind of night suit.
yeah,
What's
he's the Guardian, I think.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And we got
yeah, he's basically Iron Man crossed with Captain America. He's the Iron Patriot, basically.
excellent.
And I'm okay with that. It works out well. He's never really, from when he was introduced until now, like he's never really like the key point of things. He is definitely always the even sometimes the tertiary character, and that's kind of where it belongs because that would get old quick.
Yes. We also got Chekhov's blueberry pancakes.
Yep. Yeah, she's like, she mentioned by hand blueberry pancakes, and they focused on them like she's allergic to blueberries. I'm allergic to blueberries. God damn it.
And then she's being impersonated by an imposter.
Yep.
How about I whip up some blueberry pancakes? That
Oh,
sounds
I
great.
would love them. Aha!
Aha! Ha 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 ha!
Too bad I have the strength of Superman. Pow!
Suck it, Martian.
I may not have my psychic powers, but I'm still as strong as Supergirl. Oh shit! If this was any darker show, she would have found her sister in a refrigerator, chopped up by a Martian who's angry.
But that's not this show.
No, that is not this show. That is not this show at all.
So, only other notes I have is don't text and walk.
Yep.
Then Supergirl has to save you.
Yep.
Chilled doesn't mean gelato or a chilled shrimp cocktail, perchance.
Oh my god, I love Brady so much.
Yeah, good stuff.
He's
And
so good.
the creepy Cyndi Lauper cover was an odd choice at the end of the show, but
Oh yeah, the girls just want to have fun cover. Yeah, that was weird.
that was weird. But you do you, show.
Yeah.
You do you.
I suppose if we have 50 cents, we're gonna buy a slowed down Cyndi Lauper cover because popular music. Yeah, it was fun though. This episode was fun.
I had no problem with it.
Next episode.
It was also fun.
Yeah.
Supergirl Season 5 Episode 3. Lena Luthor needs her brother's diaries so she can rid the world of bad thoughts with her Google Assistant. She manages to convince her super bestie to go steal them for her. In a rare move for a show that's 90% people telling each other things the audience already knows, we don't actually see the unlikely conversation that led to this. Or we did, and I fell asleep during that part.
No, we absolutely did. We 100% did. Hey, when Lex got killed, all of his possessions were put in Fort Condoroga. I don't freaking know. Hey, I would really like to have these diaries. It's the only thing that can help me get over my trauma. Oh, you're right. This will help you heal from your trauma. Yes, Supergirl, would you please break in and steal these things for me? I mean, get these things for me. I won't steal them for you, but I'll go get them for you. Okay, you do that. Thank you very much. Cool, thank you, bye.
Cool, thanks, bye. But I feel conflicted because I'm technically stealing from the government. But it's okay. Blurred lines. Oops, I accidentally erased my brother's memory from existence, but it was for a good reason because blurred lines.
So, okay, yeah, Dream Girl being like, you did it for the right reason. Like, that was her. Jean, though, handling it correctly. Like, Jean, like, really angry at himself.
No, that was not cool what I did.
Yeah, like, he's like, no, and I mean, bravo to him. Like, no, I am sorry, brother. I am so sorry. I can understand entirely why you are angry at me. Please, let's take this and handle it. Like, I get it. I'm bad. I was the bad guy. Like, bravo. But like the properly timed, a friend will do anything for a friend in need. God damn it.
And it was fine. It was still fun, and
everything in the show just is like kind of harmless. Like,
yeah, that's the best way to describe it. This show's basically harmless.
Yeah, I mean, it really is. Like, everything's gonna pay off because you have a super. Like, whenever there is a super who is able to use their powers, everything is gonna be fine because that's what super people do. This isn't like a Batman where things can go wrong and have repercussions. No, you don't have that because if Supergirl can't fix it, Superman will show up.
We just escalate the supers.
Yeah, and then if for whatever reason the two of them can't fix it, you have Martian Manhunters on the same power level. Like, this show is, I mean, it's harmless. There's nothing bad going to happen to anybody, ever. Because one, it's a CW show, and two, it's a Superman show.
Yes. But
Nothing bad is going to happen.
Our monster of the week was sexy tattoo lady with
sexy spider
killer
tattoo lady.
spider tattoos.
Did Sean Astin show up, which was great.
Oh, that was great. Yeah. Creepy Samwise was creepy.
I don't know why that's so funny, but man, it's funny. Sister has superpowers only related to the plot.
Yeah, though it did bother me that the person the spider tattoo lady killed was Dr. Jared, and they kept talking about Dr. Jared's death over and over again. Very sparkly death.
Yes, very sparkly death. But not sparkly enough for Miss Angry TMZ guy. That plot line can get dropped any second now. I am so ready for that plot line to get dropped now.
I don't know what they're setting up with that.
Yeah,
Clearly
neither
they're
do
setting
I.
Something up, but
yeah, it is. There's something there, but I mean, and good job for and it might just be us not able to think about what's going on with it, but I mean, so good for you for making me not know where the hell this plot is going. Like, I know where the Lena Luthor plot is going.
yes, that one's very obvious.
I'm gonna guess that Martian Manhunter and/or his brother and/or plot-based superpower Jimmy Olsen's sister is gonna rip Eve out of Hope, and then they're gonna smash Eve, or Eve is going to become a supervillain, or Eve is going to join with the Monitor and create the Anti-Monitor. I mean, those are the three options where that's going to go, because this season has had no tie-ins with the Crisis yet.
Legit.
Which Supergirl plays a big part in Crisis on Infinite Earths. This show's fluffy.
And creeped in as Sean Astin creeping around, and then got his Inception powers turned back on like you do. And that was the end.
Yeah.
And we got more brainy, being adorable stuff.
Yep.
I only operate at 100%.
And that is my problem, not yours. Wow. That's adult.
I know. Props to UCW for people acting like people. Rational adults.
For real. And this freaking supercomputer put inside of a human body from the 35th century acting like a human. Wow. Maybe you can give Lynn some freaking pointers in Black Lightning. Moving on.
And Supergirl. It's not bad.
No.
I didn't hate it.
No. It's harmless. It's not great. It's not bad.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's
fluffy ice cream, peanut butter, marshmallow time.
Yeah, happy fluffy ice cream time, as Dale would say.
There we go. Happy fluffy ice cream time.
And we were like, Supergirl's the least important thing, and we're like, Batwoman's pretty bad, so I'd rather have Supergirl just being adorable and harmless, and that's all. Also, I'm fairly sure they gave her pants because they just wanted to get more butt shots of her. That is the only thing I don't like about that. Is they definitely get more butt shots of Supergirl now.
I assumed it was just to sell new action figures.
That too. All right. Speaking of
costume
action
variants,
yay, profit. Let's talk about the Flash.
Flash Season 6, Episode 2. Spoilers! The big takeaway from this episode is that Barry goes full Doctor Strangeness, looking into a million alternate futures where the team only has one chance of winning, and to do so Iron Man has to die. In other news, Barry got to watch the big crossover event a million times already, and we have to bloody wait.
Speaking of harmless, man, I love Flash and just being nothing but happy ice cream time, even when they're trying to tackle something serious.
Yeah, you have to save the future, but you're gonna die. But we'll have a good time up until then.
Yeah, exactly. Like
I'm gonna
freaking
get a
Killer,
second opinion. I'm gonna
Killer
go talk
Frost
to.
is great, and freaking Cisco's
Yeah.
brilliant, and
He's great. Though I love that they now have camo for her to make her eyes not glow and her voice not be modulated. So that definitely not to save money.
yeah, no,
Definitely
not at all. Oh, speaking of saving money, you like how they did the Martian flashback in Supergirl completely with humans just so they
Oh,
could
with
save
humans,
money?
Like, yeah, like why are we all humans? Like, sorry, I'm human and I'm Dream Girl, so everyone's humans.
Well
Because
done.
reasons.
Well
And,
done, Supergirl.
And the Martian CGI is kind of terrible, so we're gonna use it as little as possible.
Yeah, and also really expensive. So like it's bad and expensive. So yeah.
But hey, we're Flash. We're gonna get a second opinion and flash forward my consciousness to view billions of possible futures.
Yep.
Yes. Doing the Doctor
Over
Strange
and over,
thing.
yep.
But we're gonna go see OG Flash.
Yep.
Do so, and I'm gonna put on the OG helmet
Yep.
because gotta find an excuse to do that.
For real. And of course,
And I'm okay with all of these things.
Yeah, right.
By the way.
Seriously.
I'm not complaining. I'm just
these are all
stating
really
what
dumb
happened.
things, and I love them. Like,
and I'm 1000% okay with it.
like they're all really stupid things, and I love them. Like, there's no reason for it. There's no reason to have jumped to Earth 3. Also, I like how we handle. Well, we'll talk about that in a second, but the multiverse is handled fairly well in Flaro.
It is.
And that's the one thing I will give Arrow. Like, they handle the multiverse fairly well.
But yeah, even Serious Flash is 1000% better than the other shows.
Yeah,
CW
yeah.
shows.
It's so good. Like, everybody is
Because again, humans acting like humans.
right.
Like Barry and Iris being a genuine married couple and talking to each other.
Wow.
And you know, like trusting each other with things and working things out together. And
Yeah, communicating and trust.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like, oh my goodness. Oh. And
giving
like
each other space when they need to.
Yeah.
Not
And
too
but
much.
and never letting each other know, like never trying to pretend that it's the end of their relationship or anything like that. It's like, just need a couple inches. Okay, let me know when you're ready. Like, wow, radical concept. Adults being adults and communicating.
But then when they're ready, they talk to each other.
Right?
Oh my gosh.
Like, everybody is angry at Killer Frost, and instead of dwelling on it, they talk to her about it. And she understands because she's a human character. Oh my goodness. And like, she feels so distant from the team, and what do? They pull her in because she is one of the family. Like, they don't treat her just like she's freaking what's her face with a dye job. They treat her like she is her own human being, and radical concept. You can progress a plot fluidly without shoving things into it. Like,
why is Killer Frost so angsty? We're gonna talk about it at the end and find out, and then we're gonna work it out.
yeah,
Like, we're gonna have a conversation.
And in the first episode,
picks up
like,
on. I'm moving ahead, but we'll get.
Yeah, yeah. And in the first episode, hey, why is she so angry all the time? And whenever she's out, why do things explode? Because she wants to live a life. Cool, let's give her a chance. And then they do, and then things go sideways a little bit. And Cisco's girlfriend understands mostly once they describe it to her. Like, but again,
why is she so
communication.
Terrible? It's an amazing thing.
Oh
and
my
we get
god!
Subplot with Hispanic Anna Kendrick.
Hispanic Anna Kendrick.
I swear, like I saw her, I was like, man, she looks so familiar. And I looked her up. I was like, I know her from nothing. And then I realized, like, oh, she looks like Andrew Kendrick. Look at her again.
Hold on, let me look at her. Let me pull her up on IMDb here real quick.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Flash.
That was a fun little subplot, and Esperanza / Ultraviolet had a sweet costume.
Yeah, that is a cool costume, man.
Thank you, show, for doing superhero costumes correctly.
Looking for her. Do you remember the character's name by chance?
I wish I did.
Is it
I
Allegra Garcia?
probably.
Yeah, it's her. Yeah, her. I'm gonna hold it up to the camera.
I don't
No?
know. It's just a white blob on my
No.
screen.
Because
But
there are a lot of attractive Hispanic women here. What a radical concept! The CW show has a lot of attractive people in it.
Well, you know.
Fucking Danielle Panabaker being one of the most gorgeous people alive.
Which one's that?
Killer Frost, Caitlin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, her just being just so freaking perfect, and she's so nice. Like whenever she does interviews or anything like that, she's just so sweet and nice. And stop being so perfect. Yeah, Flash.
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah.
That was
Okay.
her. Kayla
Alright, cool.
Compton.
You're right. She does kind of look like Hispanic Anna Kendrick. I can see
Tell me
that.
I'm wrong.
No, you're not wrong.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Anything else on episode 2?
Let's see. Lady Gaga works for me, and Dr. Handsome is making zombies? Question mark.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that subplot.
It was very brief.
It seems like that is what's going to. Okay, so all right, we really need to get together before the Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover, so I can explain to you what the comic of it is. So like see how they change from there, because right now I'm just like, I could say a thing, but I don't really want to spoil it if that's the thing that they're doing. Because it does kind of look like we are leading up to, like, there's a bunch of signs pointing towards that we are going to get some lanterns, and that's all I'm going to say.
Ooh,
That's
exciting.
Because if I say anything else, like, it's easily Googleable, and if it happens, it's going to be major spoilers. Dr. Heroes is what we're going to call him, because there's too many Dr. Handsomes. We're going to call that guy Dr. Heroes.
Fine.
All right, moving on.
Flash, Season 6, Episode 3, Running Man Dead. The team enlists the help of that guy from Heroes as they take on a dark matter zombie. Barry tries to train Killer Frost in Superhero 101 so she can replace him. Killer Frost really is one of the best things on TV right now. And Mr. Elastic goes on a road trip with his mum.
It's so good. I love Ralph.
Nice and brief.
It's fully accurate. Man, Ralph is so great. I love him and his stupidness. Like, Ralph is so dumb, and I love Ralph.
I'm cool with Ralph.
He's so great.
And
they try not to use his powers too much because they're incredibly expensive too.
yeah, stretchy powers. They can get expensive.
Yeah, man.
And we spent all our money on Dark Matter Eater Lad.
Hey, how do you know who Matter Eater Lad is?
Didn't he show up at S.H.I.E.L.D. at some point?
No, that's a Legion of Superheroes guy.
Oh, well, whatever. But anytime somebody brings up dumb superhero names, Matter Eater Lad is in the list.
Yes, because it is a stupid, dumb superhero name.
But come on, Dark Matter Eater Lad.
Yeah.
Tell me I'm wrong.
No, you're not wrong. So Killer Frost is never going to replace the Flash, but yeah, he's just trying to prepare for his death because the ultimate sacrifice.
Which is totally going to happen because there's not another season of Flash coming up.
Yeah, totally. And and they're subtly saying the Flash must die. The Flash must die. Hey, we have multiple Flashes.
This is also true.
Also, I would definitely not argue with Wally West becoming the Flash for a season. Like, just putting Wally as the Flash for a season and then have Barry come back. I'm okay with that. I like Barry, but give Wally his chance to shine because they did a lot of stuff in the earlier seasons with Wally West, Iris's brother, becoming Kid Flash. And then he went off and did some movies, so they had to not have him on the show. So he went off to Keystone City and trained because that's where the Kid Flash is. And I guess they tried and made that felt like a cold pilot, but nothing ever came of it. So have Wally come back and be the Flash for a season after Barry dies, quote unquote.
Dies. So
the death and return of Barry Allen.
So we got Dark Matter Eater Lad running around,
Yep.
eating dark matter,
Yep.
killing folk.
Yep.
raging about. And what do you know? We conveniently arrive at Dr. Hero's lab. And he's a blood doctor, and this goo is some kind of blood goo. So
Yeah.
Convenient Dr. Heroes is convenient.
Consider
We're gonna
he
join the
created this damn
team.
thing.
Yeah. Take me to the lab and I'll teach you stuff. But hey, well done, CW show. Barry's not gullible.
Right?
Man, I was hoping I was wrong about you, but I know a desperate man when I see one. Oh, thank you, show. Thank you.
Yeah, Barry is not an
About
idiot because he
making your
thinks.
characters idiots for the sake of the plot.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, Barry's a scientist. He is a logical thinker, not only with his before his flash powers. Like he's a scientist by trade. Like there's no reason for him to be dumb and gullible, and I'm glad that they don't do that. Like there's kind of like for as many things about her, there's kind of reasons for Kara to be dumb and gullible because she's not a scientist. She's not like she's a reporter, yeah, which can lead to reading into people. But reporters have bias, and her bias leans towards Lena Luthor. So her completely believing Lena is kind of within character.
It's her blind, it's her blind spot.
Yeah,
people have blind spots.
Exactly. Every hero has a blind spot. Barry's is freaking Iris, as we've seen in this show a bunch of times. Like he will do plenty of stupid things for Iris.
Anyway, and we got Indiana Wells showing up.
Yep. I love more. Well, I love more Wells. Just give me all of the Wells.
It's
last
fine.
season
I've clearly missed lots of things.
Last season they had a council of Wells, and it was brilliant. Oh my God, there's like 6 of them, and like one's a cowboy, and one's a super scientist, and one's just like doesn't care, and one's a hippie, and one has a laser eye. And like this is brilliant. I fucking love it. Like it's the best.
Man, I'm gonna have to go back and watch this show, aren't I?
And all of them are super like Wellsy to each other, and it's just like, oh my God, it's him arguing with himself in like different accents and like attitudes, and it's brilliant. I love it so much.
Just let that actor do his thing.
Yes, just let him be crazy. And I'm so glad because the original idea was to kill him off in season 1, and I'm so glad they didn't do that, man.
But he's here to still Eternium because comic books.
Yep.
I love it.
He's just, oh my God, this show makes me so happy. Like
he like shocks and then there's the smoke bomb and disappears.
Yes.
I gotta admit though that was pretty cool.
Oh my God, like I love Wells is so good, and I love him, and this entire show, like this, like Flash is the one, like because I lost track of Legends of Tomorrow until I caught up with it on Netflix. Like Flash is the one show that I've stayed current with, except for the last half of the last season, rather. Like, because I just it kind of slipped off my radar because there was a lot going on, and I was having mental issues. But like this show just, oh my God, you do need to go and catch up. Like, I think if you just watch The Flash and maybe Legends, like, and then the crossover episodes as they come across, because you kind of get a who's who in the crossover episodes. I think you wouldn't mind. Well, I know you wouldn't like Flash.
Yeah,
like even if you just watch last season.
And I agree with Darrell. Killer Frost is great.
Oh yeah, she's fantastic, and like I said, damn you, Danielle.
Why is she so angry? Let's have a conversation.
Yeah, freaking.
I'm angry because I just got a life, and now I'm gonna probably die. Did you know that Baskin Robbins has 31 flavors? What if I die before I get to try all of them?
I love it so much. I love her. She's the best.
It's fantastic.
I just love how she's addicted, as Killer Frost, just addicted to ice cream. Like, it's just great.
Makes nothing but sense.
Freaking Caitlin's gonna come back and is like, why don't any of my pants fit me?
I tried all the flavors.
I had all 31 flavors. Rocky Road is the best. She opens up her freezer, just stocked with Baskin Robbins ice creams.
I mean, Jamaica almond fudge is my personal favorite, but
I love their cookie dough. For whatever reason, their cookie dough is just whatever cookie dough they use in it is just brilliant.
I don't know. It's been a long time since I went to Baskin Robbins. So we got this custard place near my house now, and that's
because custard is always far superior to regular ice cream, regardless.
It is. Anyway,
No, we're trying to
Flash.
push
It's
off
great.
talking about Arrow.
We
All right.
don't have to.
Wait, yeah, we do. Let's talk about Arrow. Let's hear what Darrell has to say about Arrow, because I have words.
Arrow, Season 8, Episode 1. Arrow returns, and we can finally take a moment to appreciate that this show started in the same year that the first Avengers movie came out.
Oof.
After leaving his family to prepare for the crossover, Oliver fucks with the audience a little with an island rescue that almost looks familiar, except for the haircut and the Batman mask where originally we had the Deathstroke one. We discover that he's on a mission for the Monitor, and we have some fun messing with expectations, as all good alternate Earth episodes should.
Yep. So, hey, we're throwing subtext out the window. Just absolutely throwing subtext out the window.
Like you do.
Oliver Queen is Batman in Earth 2. That's... You wanted your Batman? Here's your Batman. Oliver Queen was Batman. Now shut up, we're going to blow this world up. Now, you don't have to come at us anymore. Don't you come near me or my son ever again.
I was trained by Bruce Wayne.
All subtext, just out the window. Just, yep, this Oliver Queen of Earth 2 is Batman. We're good. There, you happy? Everybody's happy.
What's confusing is jumping into Arrow after you gave up in season 3. Stuff's happened.
Yeah, man. Like, and then they jump like between now and 2040, where like Oliver's son or Oliver's daughter and frickin' Diggle's son are Arrow and Arrow.
Yeah, that's super confusing because
I
was like,
didn't know that was a thing.
I was like, what is this Arrow 2.0 that they keep talking about? It's like, I thought Earth 2 blew up. Why are these people still here? It's like, oh, cool. They're not on Earth 2.
Yeah, they're in the future.
Where are they? What is happening?
They're in the future. See, I'm like,
I thought Felicity died. Why is she back?
She came back and then she left because she left the series.
And they have a kid, and
Oliver's
no longer allergic to shirts.
Yeah, he's wearing a shirt like both these episodes almost the entire time.
The whole time, and I think I can see a little bit of a dad bod there.
Yeah, man, because he's actually like freaking Steve Armel is a dad now, and he's like let himself go a little bit between seasons.
It's great. Other people do the same in Ladder.
I follow him on Twitter, and he's like, I got on the salmon ladder for the first time in almost a year, and oh god, I let myself go so bad. And he posted a video of him trying. He like gets up one ring. He's like, oh no. He just like hangs there for a while. He's like, this hurts so bad, you guys.
See, we all get older.
He's just like, and eventually he lets go. He lets go, but he still has his hands in the air. He goes, it hurts to bring them down. Please help me bring my arms down. Like, he's a funny dude. He's a really funny dude.
And then I was like, we're back on the island, and he's getting off the island, and he's going home, and
my
I'm having deja vu.
My note said, we're 8 seasons into this shit, and we're doing this gig. We're still on the goddamn island.
Why are we still on the island?
Stop. 12 years on the island in Earth 2. Because oof,
we're back and Tommy's alive again.
Yeah, I'm like, because I didn't know we were in Earth 2 either, because I didn't watch last season either. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Are we doing another man who has everything?
And his mom's alive.
I'm like,
and Laurel's alive.
Fuck. Though she looks great with short hair.
Yeah, she's still obnoxious.
Like, yeah, no, I'm not saying anything about her acting talent. I'm like, she looks great with short hair though. Like, she rocks that bob.
Rock that bob.
Like, she's still not a great actor. She's better, but she's not great in any way, shape, or form. But man, like, yeah, fantastic, great. We're saving Laurel because it's the last season and Felicity left. So
I was like, oh, okay, so we're in some sort of alternate timeline / other universe. Okay, I'm catching up in my brain here.
Yep.
Oh, and there's the Dark Archer.
Yep.
But it's Tommy now. Oh, okay.
Cool, because wackiness. It's the undertaking. How do you know that? No reason. And it's just like,
don't
John,
do it, Tommy.
Diggle and Arrow, and it's just like, yeah, we've done this before. We've stopped this. We've stopped this plan. Okay. Monitor's super involved in Arrow too. I didn't know how involved the Monitor was in Arrow.
Go get the dwarf star particles because reasons.
Yep.
What
I'm
reasons?
fairly sure that this is the anti-Monitor. I am prescribed to the fact that this is the anti-Monitor, that he's trying to create the anti-life equation and begin eating universes, because that is what the anti-Monitor does. And I am very sure that this is the anti-Monitor. That is that is my theory. It is not that is not anything.
Oh, and sorry, I just saw this note. Katie came in when other Arrow was hopping around doing his thing and grumbling at Oliver. She's like, "Is that overkill?" No, that's
No.
the Tick. Completely different universe.
Right? Though I really would love to see
That's awesome
it.
that you see that.
I would love to see an Arrow Tick crossover. No, that's Wild Dog, and I wish I was joking with that being his name.
No, it's fine.
That it just hurts me to say that name for that character. Because I was watching let's see, it's episode, season 8, so I watched up until season 5. And then I realized I'm just kind of hating this show, so I should stop watching it. And it was around the time that Wild the Dog was that came out, and I'm just like, yep, nope, we are jumping sharks, and I am out.
Shark jumped. Peace.
We have now a third canary, and at least she's cute, but too little, too late.
I don't even know what's happening. And then the undertaking almost happens, but then Oliver gets to the rooftop and just talks him out of it.
Yep.
Well, that was easy.
Yeah. Well, it's because the big difference between Tommy and Malcolm was completely unreasonable. Tommy isn't. And again, communication, radical fucking concept.
I know. Well, okay, cool. And then Earth 2 got Thanos.
Yep. Yep. That's
Or Earth 2.
Yep. Rip Earth 2. It just seems Earth 2 can't catch a break, man. Every time that there's a universe that needs to get destroyed in the DC comics, it's always Earth 2. And that kind of makes me sad.
Well, only if you're on Earth 2.
Yeah, right.
But I'll admit, I didn't hate this. This is the first Arrow thing I've watched that I didn't hate. I can't say it was great.
No, but it's not terrible.
But it was, it wasn't terrible. Mostly because Oliver's dad bod makes me feel better about myself.
And I think I think it's the fact that we know there's a conclusion at the end of this, and I think that
True.
And it's at this point that it's very obvious that everybody's kind of just going along with things and having fun. Again, fun.
Yeah, and they're bringing everybody back. So
yeah, Diggle is just blasting fun.
Yeah, Diggle's good. Mom's back. Tommy's
Diggle.
back, and he's better.
Diggle.
I'm saying Diggle.
You are not.
I am totally saying Diggle.
You are not. Darrell, when you listen to this in the future, tell me if Jazz didn't just say Dickle.
Whatever. I'm sure other people will be back. And
yeah, we're gonna get a roast
characters.
gallery for everybody except for Felicity, because she's like, nope, I'm out.
I don't know. She's been randomly appearing in flashbacks.
Yeah, but those are filmed, I think, already.
Why you hate Arrow so much, Felicity? You were the
Same
best
reason
thing
you
on
were.
that show.
You really were.
Yeah.
Except for John Barrowman. John Barrowman is just a freaking fantastic character always. Malcolm.
Oh yeah, totes. Yeah. So
Yeah,
speaking
Tommy's not
of
the worst either.
characters
Yeah.
randomly reappearing, let's
Yeah.
go on to season 2, episode 2.
Arrow, Season 8, Episode 2, The Chinese Panda. After narrowly escaping the destruction of Earth 2, the slowly growing Arrow team slide into Hong Kong for another monitor mission that coincidentally involves plots and locations from Green Arrow's past. It's mostly good fun that reminds of a simpler time in Arrow history, but unfortunately there's also some future C-plot to set up Green Arrow and the Canaries, a show I'm pretty confident would get cancelled after one season.
Please don't. Please don't do that.
And the canaries.
Yep, we have all of our canaries.
Monitor. It's like, what happened? That world was destroyed. Why? It's like, because you interfered. I told you to get the particles and leave, but you confronted Tommy Merlin. It's like, what? But didn't he confront Tommy Merlin to get the particles? Because Tommy's going to use them to blow up the...
Shh. There. The monitor doesn't have to have reasons because he's not the monitor. He's the anti-monitor. Yeah. So I'm glad Katana came back, which was fun.
Yeah, it was fun seeing
went to
Katana
Hong Kong.
as Katana, because when I saw her back when I was watching Arrow, she was not Katana yet.
Yeah,
At
she
least she
became
didn't have the
Katana
mask.
season 3. I think.
I don't know. I
Yeah,
got
we are
halfway through season 3 when I bailed.
We are definitely just going through the seasons, like at all. We definitely just went through season 1 and episode 1. We're kind of going through all of season 2 and episode 2, including the Alpha Omega virus and everything like that. Season 3, he's going to Nanba Parbat. Like, we are literally just going through the seasons here, like with a B plot of year 2040, which I'm sure Arrow watchers care about.
But yep, we're dropped in Hong Kong, and we have a not as good hallway fight. Like, DC, you gotta, or CW at least, you gotta step up your game, because the Netflix Marvel shows have perfected the hallway fight, and this one was extremely lackluster.
The bar is set too high. I mean, they had a monster, quote unquote, monster of the week plot that they wrapped up fairly well. With
it's the Alpha Omega virus, and China White's back, and Katana's back, and
and like I said,
around, and
season 2 wrapped up in 1 episode.
We're gonna do all the things. Check.
Hey Jazz, you're getting your caught up on you're getting your catch up on Arrow. Like,
cool.
And thankfully it's after they like stopped caring about all of the melodrama, so they're actually kind of like just all having a little bit more fun and enjoying themselves about it, and or they all got better as actors. I think that might be it. Like, and the direction is good, and the cinematography is good, and the fight choreography is, I mean, it's okay for a show where there's a lot of fights. Like the fighting is, it's all right.
It's a little dancey, but it's fine.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, most of it is martial arts based instead of like knuckle drag out fights. So, I mean, you're going to get a lot of dancey choreography. So, especially in Hong Kong, where there is a lot of dancey fighting. I'm a little.
Where's Dr. Wong?
I'm excited that Tatsu is probably going to join up with Team Arrow for the entire season, because she is great. I love her. She is fantastic.
Yeah, because she didn't die.
Yeah,
even though she got stabbed.
Yep, she was supposed to die, but she didn't, cause plot.
And also, Magic Herbs callback.
Yep, I'm waiting for Constantine.
From that time, Arrow got stabbed.
Yep, right before season 3 happened.
That happened in the middle of season 3. So that was like right after I bailed.
Yeah, that's right. Because
the last thing I saw was
Roz killed him and then didn't.
Roz quote unquote killed him, but then Tatsu like dragged him to some cabin and gave him magic herbs and brought him back.
Right, and then we're gonna get Roz, who is now Malcolm Merlin, in next episode, or is Roz now Speedy? Because I'm confused. Because the preview gave me nothing. Like, and I'm kind of in the same boat with you.
I didn't watch the preview.
I'm kind of in the same boat as you. Like, I have no like I said, I've been out for 3 seasons. I have no idea what's going on. Like, I watched the crossovers, and that's about it. I didn't even watch Elseworlds. So, wow. Cool martial arts based fight choreography. Diggle is just great and just chewing up the scenery, and it's brilliant. Like, cool. I'm okay with this.
I've forgotten about his wife.
And Laurel in this episode, completely understandable on her melodrama, though. Like,
yeah,
her entire universe is destroyed.
Everything I know no longer exists.
Yeah, and you gave this to me and I didn't even ask for it. Fuck you, Oliver. Completely reasonable. 100% reasonable.
Yeah.
And
Still hate her, but
she's not the worst, at least.
yeah. Didn't enjoy this particular episode as much as the first one, but it was not the worst thing ever.
Right. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, the first episode where they're like reintroducing everybody and like the
It was
brotherly
fun, snappy.
conflicts.
This one had a little bit too much Laurel in it, but when it was good, it was good.
Yeah, exactly. Man,
And then the monitor's working two sides.
because it's the anti-monitor. Yeah, freaking Jack Kirby. And you're naming, what's the monitor's villain's name? I don't know. Let's call him the anti-monitor because I'm Jack Kirby and people will follow everything that I do for decades.
Why not the reverse monitor?
Or the Rotom Roar. Rotom Rom.
Just make him straight up Bizarro. Bizarro monitor.
Oh man. All right. We've been talking for a bit. We should wrap this up.
I'm fading quick.
For real. I'm trying not to yawn and failing miserably because my meds knocked me out. So if you were listening to this the week that it comes out, this Saturday, November 2nd, myself and Darrell are doing Extra Life at geek-io.net geek-io.net/extra life, where he and I are both raising money for the St. Petersburg Children's Hospital. Once again, save my son's life. This is the 7th year that we've been doing this, and holy crap, it's been 7 years that we've been doing this. And it's great. I'm gonna go buy some energy drinks on Friday for being able to keep myself awake. But yeah, so check that out. geek-io.net/extra life. One word.
Do it.
If you want to email the show at geek-io.net. All of our social medias are /geekio show. Discord is geek-io.net/discord. Our website is geek-io.net. If you haven't got that by now, I'm sorry. This show mostly records, mostly live, mostly on twitch.tv/geekio show. Still not entirely sure what's happening here, but hey, it's twitch.tv/geekio show because apparently this show is haunted. I don't know. And you can support this stream and everything that we do by going over to patreon.com/geekio and geek-io.net/Amazon for all of your Amazon and goodness. Holidays are coming up. Go shop there. A little bit comes back our way. Doesn't cost you any extra. You can go buy that television for $1,000 and have it delivered to you in 2 days because of Prime.
Shop Amazon.
geek-io.net/Amazon. Hey, Jazz.
Hey,
We should do show titles.
we should. Are you ready?
I am.
Here we go. Show titles for episode 107. Innumerati. Dropped the mic just like that Christmas tree. Layers of oof. Mega godlike character. Chickens filled with drugs. Drug foul. A scorpion in your oatmeal. Paramedic friends. Diggle pops it out. Neon red wig. Chekhov's blueberry pancakes. Creepy Samwise's creepy. Costume variants for fun and profit and butt shots. Hispanic Anna Kendrick. And Dark Matter Eater Lad and Rock That Bob.
Oh boy, I put in my 3. That's all I'm doing. Because thanks, Jazz. Appreciate it. Jazz
Sorry.
picked Scorpion in your oatmeal and costume variants for fun and profit and butt shots. I'll put those into the Discord and ask Darrell. He'll choose. All right, guys.
I would say the variants for fun and profit and butt shots for SEO, but Darrell.
Yeah. Yeah.
But a scorpion in your oatmeal is also good.
Yeah.
There,
I
I did 3.
say the stupidest things. All right, guys. We love you. We will be back here in a couple of weeks where we're going to be talking about these same shows because, oh, God, Mandalorian's going to be out between now and then, dude.
Really?
I think so.
Oh, geez. I'm not prepared.
I am not prepared for the massiveness that is Disney Plus.
Oof.
All right, guys. We will see you back here in a couple of weeks, though. We will talk about these shows. We're not jumping ship over to The Mandalorian just yet, but we will let you know when we do, because we will probably end up talking about it probably after next episode, because Batwoman.
You get a couple more chances, Batwoman.
I don't think you're gonna pay it off, but you get 2 more chances. All right, guys. We love you. Be good to one another. It's a dark world out there, so bring a little bit of light to people. Not like Batwoman, where it's completely dark all the time. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.
You have been listening to a Geek.io Media Network LLC production. Would you like to convert that to pounds? Copyright 2019.
Diamond Club hopes you have enjoyed this program.